Hi, I'm Mary Kovacevic, and I have entered into the first Phorm Athlete search. A little bit about me. Currently, I have been in the Army for 7 years, and I'm a staff sergeant. I work with ammunition, and I have been stationed in Hawaii for almost 3 years, which means I'm about to get sent somewhere new. So I'm pretty excited to see where the Army's going to send me. Okay, so about my fitness journey. So I'd say it probably started significantly when I was in high school, because all my brothers are older than me. And so they had already been doing sports like wrestling, water polo, swimming. So, I had been seeing them doing training and working out their school gym and whatnot. And I wanted to do that stuff, right? So one Christmas, my parents got us a gym membership, and we literally went to the gym the day after Christmas. Like, we were so excited, so that was really cool, especially being able to work out with my brothers. And I remember this one time somebody came up to me and was like, "What are you training for? Are you doing female football?" And I was like, "No, I'm cheerleader," but I thought that was cool, because I wasn't in the gym doing just like regular yoga stuff, or what you might think that a 13-year-old girl is going to be doing in the gym. I was trying to get muscles, lift weight. I was doing what I saw my brothers doing. So that was pretty cool, and that kind of gave me the extra push to really try and then pack on even more muscle, right? So I kept up with that. And then it kind of tapered off a little bit with college, and partying. And then I joined the Army, and I was pretty surprised, because our first PT test, I ended up pretty much blowing everyone out of the water, at least the females. And I got the highest PT score out of my whole platoon. So that was really cool. And it was kind of weird, because a lot of people came up to me and they're like, "We didn't expect to see that from you." And I was like, "Thanks, but why?" But I guess I think it was kind of neat that I surprised people. I'm 5 foot. I was probably 120 pounds. So it was cool that I pumped out however many push-ups and sit-ups. And I actually remember my drill sergeant saying good job after my sit-ups. And this was the drill sergeant that did not say good job, did not give accolades. He was scary, right? So I was like, whoa, I got a good job, wow. So that was really cool for me. But then, of course, so how with the military, the male and female scale is different for grading physical fitness tests. So a lot of the guys, they were like, "Oh yeah, well, but you're not as strong as guys, and your score wouldn't be as high if you were a guy," and all that, and which is true. And I do agree that females could be expected to do more in the military as far as the PT test goes. So I was like, well, you know what, they're right. So that was my new goal, to get a perfect score as if I was being scored as a male. So, that's what I started pushing to. Well, fast forward to getting stationed in Korea, and that took a serious halt, because, I'm 21 years old, in a new, unknown country, away from friends and family, and so I was just eating whatever. I wasn't made to work out, because I was working doing taxes, so I didn't have a regular schedule. I wasn't doing what most of my fellow privates and everybody else was doing. So I had that freedom to slack off. So I was eating crap, just everything. I wasn't working out, and I was drinking a lot, so I gained a lot of weight. I stopped weighing myself at about 146 pounds. I remember seeing that on the scale and being like, whoa. And that was a big eye opener. And so was like right around the same time when my first sergeant, my like boss's boss, pulled me into his office and basically was like, why are you so fat? And I didn't know what to say. So from then on, I was like, I'm never letting my body get like this ever again. Because there's absolutely no excuse for me letting myself get like that for those reasons. I understand people can put on weight for a million reasons, right? But being lazy, eating whatever I wanted, and not working out and drinking the way I was drinking, not excuses. So I significantly cut out drinking, changed my diet, went back to working out, and I just like way turned it around. Like people did not even know who I was when I walked by after like, cause like I started losing the weight and then I came back to, like my regular unit, not doing the taxes anymore. So it was like a whole new person, right? So that was really, it was really difficult, that I let myself get like that. But I was really proud of myself for buckling down and, getting back to the way I need it to be. Okay, so, and then I stayed with it. I was kind of more like average fit. I was, strong. Normally did have one of the highest PT scores out of my units from then on. I joined a female engagement team, so that pushed me more to put on some more muscle and whatnot. And then fast forward to getting here to Hawaii, I started hanging out with some people that did fitness shows and competitions, and so I got into doing that and getting better and better and better at that. Going from my first show to my last show, like just crazy difference. I was fit in the beginning, but like I was not stage ready. I really had no business being on stage, but it was a really good experience and I learned a lot. So that became a new goal for me. Right now I'm trying to pack on more muscle so that when I do a show again, I can be shredded but still, hold on to good size. So that accompanied with them I still have the male scale military goal where I want to get a 300 as if I was graded as a guy. Right now I'm sitting at a 269, which is still, toot my own horn, pretty impressive. So, I'm happy with that. But it's going to take a lot of effort on the running home front. So I don't really want to lose my muscle because I probably have to run like 6 miles every other day to reach the run time that I would have to get to be able to max out the male's run. And I'm not really trying to, give up my muscle for, just for my run time. So we'll see. So that's my overall kind of skimmed down fitness journey over the years. So why do I think I would be good for First Phorm? I've had a lot of experiences, only being 28. I've been a lot of places, I've met a lot of people, I've learned a lot, but yet I know that there's a lot I do not know. I'm still open to learning and, feeding off of the other First Phorm athletes and learning what they know and sharing what I know, what works for me, what works for them. And I like how First Phorm, they do the training calls and emails and they stay up to date with their athletes, because no company is perfect and no athlete is perfect. You need a trainer or you need someone who has a different outlook than you. And so if you have a company where they're just feeding down information and rules and this and that, it needs to go back and forth. It needs to go down to up and up to down. And I like that it seems like First Phorm is open to doing that, and that's how they function. So I like that method. I want to learn from First Phorm, and I also want to share what I know, what I've done, in my fitness life. So I think that could be helpful for both of us. I don't have a problem talking to anybody. I smile because I'm like thinking about, my friends and family watching this and being like, yeah, we know. Like I'll talk to anybody, and I like sharing my, fitness and supplement opinions and track record and whatnot. I've tried a lot of different stuff, but I like having a product that I can really trust. They don't sugarcoat, they keep it real, they use what ingredients are gonna do each person's body well. Like they're not just dumping in all this extra crap and fillers. Like it's the real deal, it's real products. I like it, I get results, and I can trust it. And that's what I like. I like things where I'm secure enough to be loyal to that company, and not just like, oh, they're cool, I want to be a part of them, whatever. No, like I have to use the product, I have to like it, I have to gain something from it to want to be a part of them, So I think that I could be a real asset to First Phorm, and I know that I would be able to appreciate what I learn and gain from being a part of them. So I'm excited for the opportunity to be able to get to know more about the business, the company, the products themselves, like from the foundation, and then also the other athletes. So this is something I really look forward to being a part of, and I really hope that I'm given that opportunity, and I will definitely work my butt off to be exactly what you're looking for, and make sure I don't let you down, and that I spread the word adequately, and let people know about First Phorm and why it is so good, and just make it better for everybody. So alright, thank you, and don't forget, please choose Mary Krasovich.